and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Weston Racing. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at another case of Hot Wheels monster trucks for 2024. This case is incredibly fascinating because of some different things that are in this set of trucks, and I'm really excited to get a look into it. It's been, let's see, when was the last time I made a video? Probably almost 3 weeks ago was the last time I made a YouTube video. Not the last time I posted a video, but it was the last time I made one. And yeah, so this is going to be fascinating. I haven't done this in a while, and we're going to see how it goes. It's an interesting set of trucks that I'm now realizing I did not grab the re-releases for this set yet, so I'm going to do that at some point, probably right now, and bam, I have them. Okay, so the re-releases are now off to the side. The three that I needed for today's video, that is if I grabbed the right Bigfoot, which I did, and then the two character trucks. All right, so this set of trucks is really fascinating for a very goofy reason. So there are a total of 8 trucks in this set. However, if you purchase the set in stores, you'd probably say that there's only 6. But for some reason, 2 of the trucks in this set, being SpongeBob and Bowser, are not featured on the back of the package for some reason. Why? I have no idea. They just aren't. I guess Hot Wheels just decided that they didn't need to put those on the back there. Maybe it was an oversight, an undersight, a through sight, you know, whatever sight you could possibly put into this. I have no idea. It's really fascinating. And what's weird is that SpongeBob and Bowser, I think, are the only 2, other than the Mandalorian, which came out earlier in the year, that have had this treatment. Because all the other character ones that I've seen are on the back of the package for the case. But for some reason, those 3 aren't for their specific cases. It's strange. It really is. But yes, SpongeBob and Bowser are also a part of this set as well. So this is a fascinating set, as I said. There are, I think every single truck in this set is interesting for its own reason. Like, we did get a Bigfoot in this set, but it's honestly a Bigfoot that most people forgot about. The VW Bug in this set is a re-release, but it's a very interesting re-release from earlier in the year of a paint scheme that I think is very strange. There's just so much interesting stuff here. And there is a truck in this set that does exist in the real world, and it's not the Bigfoot, because I'm pretty sure the Bigfoot in this set doesn't exist in real life anymore. It's actually the first truck we're going to look at in today's video, which is directly in front of you, the Skelosaurus. That's what we're going to start today's video with. And honestly, so it was really weird because we all figured that the next real life Hot Wheels monster truck was going to be Rhinomite. We all even had the paint scheme figured out. It was going to be the blue with the flames. I don't know why the lighting on my studio is so strange today. We all thought it was going to be the blue with flames Rhinomite. Like, that was the next Hot Wheels monster trucks live trucks. We were wrong. It actually was this, the Skelosaurus, which this truck actually kind of looks pretty neat. I'm not gonna lie, I actually really like this truck, but it's not my favorite truck in the world by any means. I think, you know, we all know that the best Hot Wheels monster trucks live truck was V8 Bomber, and still to this day is V8 Bomber. But this one's still pretty cool. I actually really like the colors on this one. And as you can see, it's part of an interesting line called the Power Smashers. Now, the Power Smashers is a weird series that they started doing. It's in the Mainline, and it has its own independent series. This is one of 7 for the Power Smashers. The if you can see it there, let's zoom in on it. The Power Smashers. I don't know, it's a very hilarious spelling error. And the funny thing is it's not even like oh, that's an error, you know, this thing's worth a ton of money. No, every single release of Skelosaurus had this spelling error on it. It was a unit, it was a legit, it wasn't even an error, it was a mistake is what it was. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. The other thing I want to point out about Skelosaurus is that it has unique tires. It has like actual, it has like off-road tires is almost how I would describe it. They're really strange. I don't know. This is all around just a really weird release. It was so weird because it was the first of the Power Smashers. We had no clue what the Power Smashers were. It's Skelosaurus, a truck that we've never seen before. It's a truck that now exists in the real world, and what became the first new truck of this year, I'm pretty sure, because I think 5 Alarm happened last year. It was such a strange release, and is still to this day a really strange release. So with that being said, I do want to show what this thing looks like under blacklight because it's actually pretty cool. The body lights up really freaking well on this thing. It is super cool. But yeah, there you go. That's the only truck I'm going to blacklight today also, just because it's the only one that really lights up. But anyway, yeah, let's get this thing out of the package. The brand new real life monster truck, the Skelosaurus. and it'll be the first one we do for today's video. We got a orange Time Taxi crush car. I really wish they changed the freaking crush cars. Like, honestly, I'm kind of getting tired of getting the same crush cars over and over and over again. It is getting really obnoxious. Just, please, for the love of God, Hot Wheels, just change it up. How many different castings do you have in your repertoire, and you can only make the same 4 over and over and over again for crush cars? It can't be that hard, right? Sorry, I gotta rearrange my studio. All right, here is the Skelosaurus. That thing is so neat looking. I like it, you know, I like the goofy style. I like the way it looks. It's cool. So we've got a neon green body, a purple roll cage, gray chassis, black off-road tires with almost yellow-green lemon lime colored rims. It's a really fascinating rim color. But you can see what I mean by the off-road tires. It's a very, like, it's strange, the tire that they went with for this. You see what I mean? It's kind of weird. The normal monster truck tires, which, let's pull up the Bigfoot here. As you can see, it has a standard tread to it. This has more of like an off-road, like tractor tire kind of thing. It's really strange. It also makes a cool noise when it rolls. Listen. It's a bit more rigid, which I really like. I like the way that sounds. But yeah, so you got the Skelosaurus name, Hot Wheels logo, paint splatter. I almost wonder if that's like toxic ooze. I don't know what dinosaur this is really even supposed to be. It's probably just a custom dinosaur, because if you look at it, it is fascinating. It looks like a bunch of different dinosaurs stuck together. Got the front end there with the teeth, the S on the roof, all this yellow detail. Got the huge engine sticking out the back. And then on the interior, it's almost got like 2 bodies on it. So it's like if you took this outer part off, you could see the underside, almost like the roll cage, you could say, is like this dark blue with a light blue paint splatter. And then you got the Hot Wheels Monster Trucks logo in pink. It is a really creative truck. I will definitely give it that. I like that it looks like bone the whole way across the truck, because it is a skeleton dinosaur. Yeah, I gotta say, it's really cool. I really do like this truck a lot. I think it is super fun. And you know what? The real life one is also pretty cool looking as well. I don't even know who drives the real life one, because I really don't pay attention to that stuff. So like, if you asked me who drives the real life Hot Wheels monster trucks, I know Tanner Root drives one of them, I'm pretty sure. I think maybe Gunkster. And Rebecca Schnell, I'm pretty sure, is the lady that drives Bigfoot, if I'm not mistaken. But other than that, no, the guy who drives, used to drive Airborne Ranger. What was that guy's name? It's not Airman Dan, that was Destroyer. What's that guy's name? Crap, that's gonna bother me for the rest of the video. He's the handicap guy. He's in the wheelchair. What is that guy's name? Airborne Ranger. Oh my God, that's gonna annoy me. Anyway, let's move on to the next truck, and I'll see if I can remember it as we go here. Back in my casual style of procrastinating as much as possible. Next up, we have To School. Now, this one's really interesting because in the past we got a Demolition Derby To School. This is almost this is a graffitied To School, so it looks similar, but it's not quite the same thing. This is more like if you left a school bus on the side of the road and just let it get tagged. Whereas, you know, if you had in the Demolition Derby one, it was intentionally graffitied. This one almost looks like it was graffitied by, you know, rapscallion children. Number 6 of 7 for Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Back to Basics, a series that I am really starting to like, because the Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Back to Basics series, for those of you who don't know what that is they basically take a monster truck and then make it look like a Hot Wheels car. Do what they do with Hot Wheels cars, and it's just like, all right. Next up is To School. Give it a graffiti paint job. It's just like, there's no rhyme or reason. They just give it a fun paint job. It's a series that I really, really like because of that. Recently they did it with, one of the ones that I just bought recently was, the Will Trash It All. They called it the Will Eat It All, and they painted it to make it look like the Chomper from Plants vs. Zombies. It's so cool. It's so neat. I might make a video on that set in the future if I could find Bashzilla. Red Rally Cat Crush Car. And here we go. All right, so here it is, the To School. We got a sparkly metal flake orange body with a black roll cage, silver chassis, black tires. In the back, we have baby blue rims with almost like jade green bead locks. Up front, we have orange rims with dark blue bead locks, which looks super duper cool. The side panel, there is so much to look at here. And one thing that I always love about To School specifically is that whenever they do a a custom paint job or a new paint job or anything, they paint on the windows. That is such a tiny detail, all things considered, such a minuscule detail, but it really brings this truck together. Having Hot Wheels written in the windows is so cool. Why is my dog barking? Two school Hot Wheels. You got the green splatter Hot Wheels Monster Trucks logo in yellow back here. Really, it is honestly just a really cool truck. And oh, it's because I was like, why is there a space on this side but not on the other side? It's because the other side has the door. But yeah, so as you can see here, they got it painted in the windows again, and then they got a space between Hot and Wheels. Like I said, I got to give props to whoever designed this one. They did a fantastic job. Hot Wheels on the back there, really cool. And then look at this mural on the top. Two school Hot Wheels Monster Trucks with the graffiti or the spray paint can. Really, honestly, really cool truck. I think this was probably, I don't know. I'm having a hard time picking between Skelosaurus and this one for the best truck of the case. I honestly want to say this one. That thing is really fun. I love it. All right, moving on to the next one. I'm still trying to remember the name of the guy who drives Airborne Ranger. I don't know why it is escaping me so bad. I'm literally planning on making a video documentary next year on World Finals #1, and he was there as a driver. And I don't know why it's escaping me. All right, next up we got number 4 of 5 for the snack pack. It is Tuck and Roll. Tuck and Roll. It is a tuk-tuk is what this thing is. I just realized, I think I had my trucks backwards at the beginning of the video because I usually put the first truck over here and the worst truck over here. I think I had them backwards. Because in my opinion, this is the worst truck of the set. I am not a fan of Tuck and Roll. I think, don't get me wrong, it's a cool idea, but like the whole three-wheeler thing, it only works so well. Like, Try to Crush Me was really cool. This thing just looks goofy in my opinion. But for what it is, being a tuk-tuk, they did a good job of executing it. I will give them that. I'm just not the biggest fan of it. All right. Here we go. It's happening. We're opening the truck. You guys are about to witness me open this truck. And you just did witness it. Oh, the handlebars are rubber. This is my first Tuck and Roll I've actually seen in person out of the package. Green Cruise Bruiser right there. Cruise Bruiser, the best Hot Wheels car ever. All right, here we go. Here's Tuck and Roll. Yeah, like I said, the handlebars are rubber, which is weird because I don't think they're rubber on Try to Crush Me, at least not to my memory. But yeah, so we got a purple body, a silver. Okay, that looks a bit weird, having the back end elevated like that. That looks a bit strange. Silver chassis, no roll cage. We got black tires with gold rims. And as you can see, it is a three-wheeler, so it's got only 3 wheels. Oh, the handlebars move in the cab. That's such a fun, they did such a good job with that. I love that. Because I don't know why, but I thought these were separate. These were just in the cab. Nope, they're actually right there. Now, I do want to point out that, like, size-wise, I don't think this thing would work because I'm looking at, like, if you were to try to shove a human being in here to drive this, they would be hunched over because there is no way that there is enough room to fit a human being inside of here that can drive this. This thing is so crammed. The top of it would have to be, like, much... Does that come off? I'm going to go with no, but I thought that was going to come off for a second. The top of it would have to be a bit higher to cram a human being in there. But then again, I don't know. Like I said, this truck really isn't my thing. I'm not the biggest fan of it. Side panels, we got sushi delivery. Hot Wheels Monster Trucks. Estimated time arrival, ASAP. That's funny. I like that. Let's see here. Tuck and Roll, TNR, Tuck and Roll Seafood, Hot Wheels Graphics. Sushi delivery, got the headlights, estimated time arrival ASAP. I love all the paint detail that they're putting on the monster trucks now. Like, they're really getting every cranny filled with some sort of paint on it, which I really like. Except the back end, they didn't do it that time. And on the top, I like this. You got the little octopus mascot, Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Tuck and Roll, sushi delivery with the chopsticks and the nigiri. I think it's called nigiri. This style of sushi is called nigiri, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I had sushi once and it was disgusting, so I'm not exactly an expert on that, but yeah. Anyway, that is the Tuck and Roll right there. Like I said, it's a fun truck. I really do like it a lot, but like out of all of the carded trucks that we're looking at today, it's probably my least favorite. Just because the other ones are a little bit better in my opinion. Okay. Next up, this thing is so heavy. Oh my god. All right, next up for number 4 of 4 of the Camo Crashers, which goes all the way back to 2018 with the Camo Crasher series. We have Recreational. Now, this is fascinating because Recreational is a really popular truck. A lot of people love Recreational. And arguably, in my opinion, this is the best recreational we have gotten. The original one with the blue and white walls and all that, not a fan of that. This thing easily takes the cake as the best recreational we've gotten. This thing is so cool. And speaking of cool, let's open it up. Here we go. I am so out of practice with this that this video is going to be way longer than it should be, and I apologize for that. Got a yellow Dogzilla. All right, here we go. This is the recreational right here. We've got a really cool gunmetal gray body with this really fun camo paint scheme on here. It's urban camo. You got Hot Wheels Monster Trucks recreational written across the front here, which I love the way that looks. That looks so cool. I really, really like that. Hot Wheels logo there, Hot Wheels logo there. Got a orange roll cage, a silver chassis, silver tires almost, and orange rims. It just looks really good. I like the orange window insert too. They painted in the front end to feature headlights, reflectors, blinkers, the grille with the Hot Wheels logo. It is so cool looking. You got the tail end here with the ladder and everything. I don't know. They really, really did a fantastic job with this. I love the way they did it. It looks so good. Like I said, this is easily my favorite recreational that they've ever done. The original one with the white wall tires and all that just really doesn't appeal to me personally. I like this though. I think this is really nice. So there you go. That's that one right there. Really neat one. Not too much to talk about though. Didn't have like such wild detail like the last two we looked at there. Alrighty, next up is our final carded truck for today's video. Number 1 of 12 for the Freestyle Wreckers. It is the Volkswagen Beetle. And it, like I said, very fascinating paint scheme on this one. As you can see, it has a racing scheme, number 24, because this came out in 2024. Let's open her up. This did come out in Case A of the year. However, I have not completed Case A because I need the Battle Damage Stormtrooper and the Invader for that set, and then I will be able to do that. And the Battle Damage Stormtrooper is a chase piece, so that one's going to be a little hard to come by. We got a red Rally Cat, same color Rally Cat. We couldn't even get it in a different color. All right, here we go. Let's zoom in, shall we? This is the racing Volkswagen Beetle here. Kind of gives off. Oh, there's a sport. I think it's Travis Pastrana's Rallycross. I think he does Volkswagen Beetle events and that. This reminds me of the paint schemes that you would see on those cars, which is really cool. We got a lime green body, a orange roll cage, dark gray chassis, black tires with white rims. Looks super neat. It kind of reminds me, there was a mud truck, a mega truck back in the day that looked a lot like this, and I really do not even remember what it was called. It might have been Twisted Addiction. That might have been what it was. I don't think that's it though. It's an obscure one. It is a really obscure one. The only reason why I know of its existence is I had a Nat Geo kids book about monster trucks, and that there was a picture of that mud truck in there, and that is the only thing that I've ever seen on that truck's entire existence. And I legit cannot even remember the name of it, if I'm being honest. It was such an obscure truck. But yeah, we got checkered flag. This kind of reminds me of what I want to do with the Weston Racing truck. The checkered flag, almost flames, but it's pinstriping a little bit. 24, Target X, MG, got all the sponsors there, which look really cool. Got them on the hood. Painted headlights, which always looks nice. On the back end, you got painted tail lights. Monster Trucks logo, and then you have the license plate that says Hot Wheels V-Dub, which is fun. So yeah, that right there is the VW Beetle. Very fun little monster truck, very cute. I really do like the paint scheme on that. It is fun. I will give it that. It is a very fun paint scheme. All right, let's get into our Lucy's we got here for this set. We're gonna just run through all three of them really fast because we've already looked at all of them on the channel. First up, we have the F-150 Bigfoot. As you can see, it's got that sparkly blue to it, which is really nice. Bigfoot 4x4x4, Hot Wheels Monster Trucks, the little tiny Bigfoot there. This was, if I am not mistaken, the first ever Bigfoot that ran in Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live. So when Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live first started with the original 6 trucks, this was the Bigfoot that ran, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think it's that, I don't think this truck even exists anymore because the one that they run in real life is the Midwest Madness Bigfoot now. But this one's super duper cool because it was, you know, the first Bigfoot that Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live ran, which is really fun. It's cool to see this in diecast, and it looks really solid in diecast too. It is, you know, just a F-150 painted to look like the original Bigfoot #1, but that's still pretty awesome, you know? That's fun. I like that. All right. I don't know why I zoomed out. Let's get to the next one, SpongeBob SquarePants. I don't even know if I'm going in order because I don't know what order SpongeBob and Bowser go in here, so we're just going to go with SpongeBob since it was the first one I grabbed. It's the SpongeBob truck. We've seen it a million times. You got the porous body with the buck teeth grill, the dimples, which are represented with headlights, the nose on the hood there. You got the little bay windows here, porthole windows. The spoiler looks like it's made out of bamboo, and then the back end we got a door that looks like SpongeBob's front door on his house. 2018 Viacom International Inc. The trim is brown to represent his pants. You know, just things like that. Really cool, and that is the SpongeBob truck there. Like I said, we've seen that probably at least 8. That truck has made an appearance in 8 different monster truck videos at this point. I don't know why they re-release that one so much. And speaking of one that they re-release way too often, Bowser. This one is at least a little better in my opinion because I think it has a lot more detail to it and it looks pretty cool. Got an orange body with a black roll cage chrome chassis, black tires with yellow rims. And then if you look up here, we've got some rubber spikes. This is my favorite detail on the whole truck is the rubber spikes right there. You got the little tail looking like a tow hitch on the back end. Just all around a really fun truck. I really like the way they did this, even though it is just the Hot Wheels character car turned into a monster truck. They did a really good job with it, and I got to give them props to that. Bowser. The Bowser is definitely my favorite of the character cars that they have turned into a monster truck easily. Like, this thing is so cool. But yeah, everybody, there you go. That is the full set of trucks for today's video. Breaking them back up, we've got Bowser. We've got SpongeBob. Bobbly Sponge. We got the Bigfoot. We've got the Volkswagen Beetle. We've got the Recreation is the monster or the Star Creations one. We got Tuck and Roll. We got Two School, and we got, last but not least, the Skelosaurus. So there you go, everybody. That is the full set of trucks for today's video. Like I said, I can't even really remember what case this is. I don't even try remembering the cases at this point. I'm just gonna forget them anyways. So like I said, if you want to know what case it is, look in the title of the video. It's right there, and you literally just look in the title of the video. It's right there. Literally tap your screen if you're on mobile, and it'll tell you exactly what case of trucks this is, because I have no clue. Yeah, that's all I got for today's video. It's great to be back making videos. That's all I really got to say. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next diecast unboxing video. Thank you, and good night.